All right, y'all. Welcome to the Iceman Talk Show. We are going to be talking about why should teenage boys should not date in high school. So I'm going to tell you a couple stories from my experience. I got cheated on 3 times, and I will never be in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship for 2 years since I got cheated on from 3 different girls in my freshman year, and I never dated again. The reason why I never dated again is you have to understand fully what these girls in high school really do. They is not looking for a real relationship. They're just looking for a nigga when they're bored that they can talk to and they can try to manipulate and get money and get whatever they can out the dude, and then they're out. They're going to vanish. High school is for you to get your grades, to get your stuff ready, and be prepared. When my parents said you should not be in a relationship, I thought I was grown. I thought, I shut up. To, I Now I see what they mean, because when you live, you're gonna get your heart broken. I didn't listen to them, and then freshman year, my first relationship, what happened? She cheated on me with 4 different dudes. 4 different dudes. And I called them my friends, but they was doing that behind my back with my girl. 4 different dudes. So in high school, now in this generation, you are going to get cheated on every single time you date a girl in high school. Their thoughts now. I don't know what is this generation turned into. I don't know. But their thoughts. They're not loyal. It's a game to them. It's a game. It's basically it's a man. You get your turn, you dip. She's on the market, next man up, and it's just the same thing in high school. They're not looking for nothing serious in high school. I'm keeping it a buck with you. They're not looking for nothing serious in high school. There's no need to look for nothing serious. You got your whole life ahead. You got college. You got in your 20s. You got your 30s. You got your 40s to look for a man. You're just doing this just because you're bored, And that's something that teenage boys have to understand, that when you date in high school, they don't really love you. They don't love you for who you are. Not one bit. In high school, they don't love you for who you are. I find it crazy to me now in this generation is because you have to have 3 things to get a girl's attention. One of the biggest things that you have to have is you have to have dreads, right? You have to have dreads to get a girl's attention. Yet one of them, you have to have cats, right? The third thing you have to have is you have to have money. You can't be broke to get a girl's attention, I guess. If you don't have no money, that's a turn off. But I thought love is about the heart. I thought this is 2015. This is what I'm talking about. This is 2015. They used to care about the hearts. Like they actually love the man for who they are, right? You don't need to have dreads to get a girl attention, break your character to get a girl's attention back in 2015, 2016. But now in this generation, you have to have dreads, a light skin, you have to have tats, to get a girl's attention. You can't be normal for who you are, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not finna break my character just to get a girl's attention so she could fuck me over again. And then I'm back to square one again, you know? So I stopped with the relationships. I made a huge upgrade on myself and I started to be an independent man because I noticed these girls, they're hoes. I'm sorry, but that's the only way I can put it. They're hoes in this generation, They don't have no faith. They don't care for what they do. They're over here shaking, putting their full body on social media and no regrets about it. And it's normal to them. They don't find nothing wrong with that, And I be seeing people at school be dressing like they're at home, ass cheeks out, everything, like it's just this generation it's filthy. It's just nasty. It disgusts me. It disgusts me. It threatens me. It threatens me. Like, ew. Like, who raised you to be like this? you know? And it kind of scares me because it's like when I have kids down the road, I hope I get all guys. I don't want girls. If I get a girl, I'm not raising a daughter. I'm sorry. Because I'm not finna raise a daughter to be no hoe in the streets. I'm not. That's something that I'm not finna do. So it kind of scares me. Like, I don't even know if I want to have kids no more. If this generation and what these hoes keep doing, if I have a daughter, I'm sorry, but I'm vanishing. Cause I will be damned to raise a daughter and she's being a hoe in the street for the streets. I will be damned. I will be damned. I don't care what anyone says. If I have a daughter and she's doing what these girls is doing in high school in my generation, and give it 10 years and I have kids and it continues and she ends up picking up what my generation was doing, I'm sorry, but you don't have a dad because I refuse to raise someone that doesn't respect their own self. You know what I mean? I refuse. I'm sorry. And it kind of like when I be looking at girls like how they dress, I just be looking like you must don't have a father in your life because I will be damned if my girl ass cheeks out, boobs out showing, and going to school like that. Oh no, hell no. Nah. You better go in there and better put some better clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is he's parenting at? Where is the parenting? Where is your ownership? Like, I don't get it. I don't get this generation. I don't get it. But that's just my opinion on these girls in high school. It's their thoughts. They're just looking for guys who have benefits. Once they can get what they can get, boom, bye bye. Then whoever wants me, I'm on the market. Boom, get what I get, bye bye. And it's just a game to them. They're not looking for nothing serious in high school. So this conversation, this quick Iceman emergency meeting, is basically about you can't trust no girls. If you're looking for a girl to commit, I suggest you wait till you're 18 in your 20s, then find a girl. But in high school, you are just going to get cheated on. You are going to get your heart broken every single time. I learned my lesson in freshman year. And you are just going to get run over. That's basically what high school relationships is. So again, these girls is not looking for nothing. They're just going to continue being hoes in the streets and just continue doing some thought stuff. And that's all I can say. But if you're a guy, I suggest do not get into normal relationships until you're a grown man because when you get your heart broken so much in high school, it's going to affect you down the road. Trust issues. And then it's really going to affect you. Then you can't find a girl because if you have trust issues and your girl knows that, she's going to leave you because why would I want to be with you if you can't trust me? You know? So to prevent all that, I suggest all guys that's in high school just cut down on a relationship or break up with your girl because you are going to get fucked over eventually. It might not be in a month, it might not be in 2 weeks, it might be in a year, 3 years, but you're going to get fucked over eventually. So I'm trying to save you guys before you guys get fucked over. So you guys can take my advice. You guys can't. I don't really care. And Iceman's out.